Good evening and welcome back to round 2, the semifinals. Dream DT aka Dream Dancer here in Cape Town. Let's jump into this very hectic semifinals against Simperfi. Is that how you pronounce it? Okay. And he's from the clan RPD. Spawned at the top, bottom left, right hand side. Now I'm not even getting it right with the directions over here. But hey, that's how life is. Anyhow, this is, like I said, Friday night tournament nights, the semi-finals. Last week I played a gold tournament and yes, I've won. But you can't always win. And I had a hectic work week, so I had no time to practice whatsoever. So after literally 7 days of no gaming, I've jumped into this tournament and I decided, hey, can't be that bad. Here you can see I did the standard scouting and I have to admit it, my scouting has been pretty accurate. Especially on certain maps, especially on this map to be honest, because spawnings are most of the time above each other or even to the side, but never across, I've noticed. Anyhow, this guy is trying to look for me. He did an early spawning pool, which I had my doubts on, but hey, when I saw this I knew I can sit back, do a normal expansion. But I have to admit it, I was very late on my own expansion. I should have waited on this cybernetics core and rather go for the expansion here. I was amazed this poor probe lasted so long, to be honest. And he was literally droning like crazy. 2 Zerglings, and again the mistake with the Overlord stayed right there, but the other Overlord was still running there. And there we go, poor probe did what I asked for him. Scouted for the first Zerglings. Now, till now he had no idea where I was, but he was running in minerals. Finally decided to do the expansion, and this time I did something right. My Z-Lord stood in such a perfect spot on hold, and I saw that there was no way he's getting out. Adept out, and he one-shot that poor guy. Pretty much both of us now just pondering what our next move was. Mine was pretty standard. I wanted to go Gateway Robo, which is coming in a second, just to make sure that there was nothing wrong going on. And again, I did something very stupid here. I was supply blocked. And then circling, quick scout over there. Why is this phone so loud? There we go. And now he's gassing up. Just love that music. And he decided to go for the Roach Warrant. But he did something really interesting. You don't see it that often, to be honest. And I was pretty impressed, but also very pissed off when did this. You'll see in a second. Both evolution chambers, double upgrades, and a spine crawler just for extra protection. Now myself went for Robo, but I was very late on my gateways. And also all of us learn out of our mistakes, and in this one I'm actually going to point out mistakes I made myself for improvement. First one, 17 workers where I could have transferred a couple. I did, but a little bit later. He was just droning all the way. Very good move from him. And I have to remember these timings, because the timings are almost the same with all Roach kind pushes. Already started this +1/+1 upgrades, as you can see. And yeah, no chrono boost. That's what I love about chrono boost. Not that it really helps sometimes, but hey, Got a small little army here. Still a little bit behind, but he was only stopping production of drones right now. And he was pushing out roaches. Now, the magic trick comes through. He's also upgrading here, and he's got his spore claw there. But something I did at my observer right at the entrance, and I did spot these roaches over here, but I wanted to see if he's doing any funny kind of tick where I move this poor little guy up, but I forgot to bring him back here to see when he's gonna move out. So that was my mistake there. Him pushing out, so he's literally going to go for a push. Both 2 queens. Expecting a bit more. Yeah, just 2 queens. And that one took a trip. So definitely push here. He didn't do any kind of creep pushing here. And +1/+1 is finished. From my side, Forge is coming up here, but here was my mistake. I built my gateways at the entrance, and my pylons was completely out of position. I did manage to knock these rocks down, but my track record here, or win record against Zerg on this map is not very good, to be honest. And here they come, roaches. And you'll see in a second why I made a mistake. Sentries he target fired, which was quite bad for me. See, there's the one going down and I can't see the other one. I think he already, yeah. So I wanted to put up shoots and push him away, but that didn't really work the way it should. And he was nailing me. +1/+1. And there's the catch. He did upgrade borrowed. Not that it really mattered, because I have an observer though. And this is where I just ran out of speed, to be honest. Didn't have a pylon yet to back to protect anything. And he literally just screwed me over. Then the next wave comes. And like you see, there is a bunch of roaches coming in. And he's just literally confusing me there. Literally confusing me crazy. Knocked my pylons, putting me -3 gateways, so I couldn't push out that many units at the time. So, big mistake from my side. I should stick to my old routines and build the gateways right there, and keep this opening there for me. This is definitely not working for me. Like I see, he's literally just running by and just nailing the living hell out of me. Also, he started, what's this, +2? Yeah, +2/+2. So he was literally destroying me. And just to make matters worse, he also started the evolved tunneling claws, which were also bloody pain. Meaning they can move while borrowed. So for now, the guys who are standing there at the back, I didn't even know that, to be honest. Guys here were killed, but he was just literally nailing me. See, even supply blocked. I couldn't do anything, just because I misplaced my pylons. Pylons here gone, no pylons here at the back, nothing. 2 gateways not powered. Okay, yeah, definitely not, but yeah. And the wave just continuing. This guy was literally doing a mass push on me, and he was killing all my pylons, putting me in a lot of trouble. Yes! Can't believe it. This guy literally destroyed me. And there we go. Just getting on top of me, and I didn't even try to do anything. At this stage, I was just literally waiting for him to destroy my arm. Nexus con. So, At this point I could have just GG'd out, but main thing is misplaced my gateways, and that's where the mess starts. Should have placed the gateways there, keeping that gap open. This could have been a whole different story, and if I just hit behind the gateways firing these guys, then yes, I might have had a chance. Other thing that kept him going is he literally ran into my base and destroyed everything inside, making it even harder for me. I did have the Colossi on its way, but it never even saw play, making this a dropout for me on this tournament. Yes, people, I can also stream games where I lose. Not just me learning things here, but also for the fellow players out there. This is a strategy that's not so commonly well known, but still a good one. If you don't use it every day, people can misjudge it. So guys, I'm gonna get out of this game. Go back on ladder. Please remember to follow me tomorrow on Twitch. Also, I'm gonna do some of the games tomorrow and stream them on YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed.